Hi, everyone. We've got PJ Mustipher with us, so we'll go ahead and get started right away. We'll start with Rich Scarcella.
Thanks, Chelsea. Hi, PJ. How are you today?
How you doing?
I'm all right, thanks.
Good.
A couple guys yesterday, they talked about the camaraderie on this team, and I was wondering, as one of the team leaders, where is that camaraderie, and how will it help this particular team?
Yeah, I definitely think it's one of the best since I've been here, as far as the collective unit, how close we are. Everybody, there's not groups here and there that are close. I think everybody on the team is close, and I think the best teams usually are like that. Since I've been playing sports, that's how when I'm on a great team, that's how we are. We're close, and that goes a long way during the season, because when you look to your left and your right, your brothers have your back, just based off that relationship you formed all year.
Tyler Donahue.
Hi, PJ. I hope you're well. Congratulations on the captaincy, and that's where I wanted to start. To get that honor from your teammates and to get that news, what did it mean to you, and what do you feel like you did to put yourself in that position?
Yeah, it's definitely my biggest, for me, I think it's definitely my biggest accomplishment. It's truly a great honor, like you said, and words can't put into place how I feel about it. It's been a dream of mine, my entire life to be a team captain on this level. It just speaks volumes to the level of respect, guys have for me. Sorry, I got a little alert. Sorry about that. And speaks volumes, but I got to go out there and I have to put it on the field. I got to lead by example first, and that's Monday through Sunday. It can't just be on game day. I have to be a leader through my actions all week and on game day, and I have to be vocal as well. I take it very seriously, and want to do a great job and lead these guys to success all year long.
Mark Brennan.
PJ, a couple veterans at D tackle, but overall you're pretty young. How important was it to get a guy like Derek Tangelo in there? And can you tell us about him as a player and maybe his personality? He seems kind of like an outgoing dude.
Yeah, he's definitely an outgoing dude, man. Adding him, and adding AK was definitely huge for this team. Like you said, they're two guys who have played a lot of football at their other schools. And they fit like a glove, to be honest with you. They came in and they gelled well with us. All our personalities seem to kind of match. I love those two guys, and I've only known them for a short period of time, but it means a lot, man. Derek's done a great job this camp. He's definitely stepped up huge for us, and I'm ready for him to have a great season. I know he is too.
Corey Geiger.
PJ, what's the mindset going up against Wisconsin? It's always got 300-pound offensive linemen. They're going to run the ball 50 times. Is there any different mindset going up against that kind of?
No, there's no different mindset that we go into each week. We don't circle one team. All games are big for us. Like you said, Wisconsin wants to run the ball. They're big up front. They historically they've been great, and they're great this year. Watching them on tape, they do a lot of great things as far as their offensive line goes. It's going to be a challenge for us. We want to show the country what we're about. As far as our defensive line goes, we have a huge chip on our shoulder, and what better way to go in and challenge ourselves week one against that type of opponent.
Audrey Snyder.
Hey, PJ, thanks for your time.
Mm-hmm.
You were pretty adamant in the spring about wanting to play alongside Keem Beeman and what you thought he was going to be able to do for you guys here, and obviously the versatility that he brings.
Yeah.
Do you still expect that he could be alongside you? I mean, because he's listed, I think, at like 256.
Yeah, definitely. Keem's playing inside all camp. He's done a great job at that. He is a little light, but I'll tell you what, that allows him to be, allows him to use his quick twitch and do a lot of things that guys can't do on the interior. So he's strong. He is a little lighter than all of us, but I think we saw last year a little glimpses of him being able to still be in there and dominate and do what we need him to do. So I don't think that's a problem, and I expect him to have a great year as well.
New Bias Wilborn.
My man, thanks for the time as always, brother. Hope you're
Absolutely.
doing well. Yes, sir. From there, man, you've obviously experienced the Big Ten environments. You're going to have guys on your defense who even played last year who haven't, going to have freshmen who haven't. What kind of conversations have y'all had to get them mentally prepared for seeing all those people in Camp Randall and going forward?
I mean, I think you can only do so much talking to get them to understand what type of environment we're going to go to on Saturday and the type of environments we can do. We're going to go to all fall. So I mean, you really can't put into words and describe what it's going to be like because, you know, like you said, they haven't experienced it. So you just try to be a leader, man. You just every day you try to go out there and lead these guys. Like I said, it has to be more through what you do on the field. Because, you know, all that's going to take care of itself. You know, everywhere we're going to go, they're going to be the stands are going to be packed. The fans are going to be going crazy. So, you know, you can't really focus on that. And I just try to go out there and do what I have to do to a high level. And they you know, they have to follow suit with that. So when we go out there, no matter where we go, you know, we go out and do our job and do it extremely well. And that's all we're focused on. So you don't really got to talk to them. You just got to go out there and lead, man.
John Petishnock.
Hey, good morning, PJ. Appreciate the time.
Good morning. Absolutely.
Hey, I wanted to ask about Brent Pry. Going into his 8th year at Penn State, he's seen just about everything there is to see in the Big Ten. How much have you been able to work with him directly, and what's been his impact on both the defense and also on you to help you be a better player?
Yeah, definitely being an older guy, you know, my conversations with Coach Pryor are a little different now. You know, I'm able to talk to him, you know, kind of just as one of the leaders on the defense to coach. So, you know, I get to ask him more questions and get his insight. And I love playing for Coach Pryor. You know, Coach Pryor is a coach for me that, you know, I've always had a ton of respect for and love for because he's always been straightforward with me. You know, he's never shortcut or told me things I want to hear. He always told me things I need to hear. You know, so, you know, Coach Pryor is a great defensive coordinator. We all love playing for him 1,000%. So, you know, he's seen everything there is to see, and that's that. He's a coach for the players, and we got to go out there and execute no matter what he calls. So, and we're prepared to do that.
Nate Bauer.
Hey, PJ, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Hey, since you had an opportunity to have kind of a normal off season, how has the relationship between the line and John Scott evolved, grown, changed over the last year?
Yeah, I think coming in last year, you know, we didn't have a lot of time with Coach Scott on the field, like you said. It's been huge. You know, we're a tight group right now. We're definitely, you know, closer than we have been in the past, just due to us not being able to interact with him face to face and spending a lot of time in the offseason on the field together. But, you know, I think we've all kind of, you know, adjusted. The vets in the room who have had another coach, we've adjusted now to Coach Scott. And I think the young guys, who have only had Coach Scott are really starting to understand his techniques, all his philosophies, and the things he's teaching us. And I think it's going great for us, you know. So we want to continue that. You know, for me personally, I think I can speak for the entire defensive line. We want to go out there on Saturday and, you know, show him that, you know, everything he's taught us, we're putting to use and we're doing it extremely well. So we want to play well for him and just show him we're the defensive line that, you know, that he coaches and all the things we're capable of.
David Eckert.
Hey, PJ, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
I just wanted to ask you about Curtis Jacobs a little bit. We've been hearing a lot about, you know, his athleticism and what that does for the linebackers. I'm just curious, I guess, you know, what you think that brings to you guys, maybe from a scheme perspective and just what you've thought of him this camp. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely. He's looked phenomenal, man. Not just during camp, but spring ball as well, and all our workouts and stuff like that. Curtis is athletic. You know, I've known him since high school, so I got a kind of background of him, and I knew him when he was playing wideout. So I think he's kind of translated that athleticism over to the defensive side of the ball, and he's just running around and making plays, man. There's not too much to say about Curtis. I'm just excited for him because I know he wants to put it on the show come Saturday, and I know he's going to do that just based off how consistent he's been in camp.
Rich Scarcella.
What have you seen from the Penn State offensive line in the last month, especially the interior guys? What have you seen from them?
Yeah, they've turned it up a notch, man. Actually, a couple of notches. They look extremely good. They're moving extremely well. They're strong. You know, all of those guys, they're really playing together and gelling well. And I'll tell you what, you know, lining up against them all camp, it's made me better. Like, honestly, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. It's made me a better player. Just how they do technique wise, they're so sound. And like I said, they use that athleticism and that strength, and it goes along real well. So, you know, on the defensive side of the ball, defensive line, you know, we've kind of had to work some things out that we saw early on in camp and adjust because they were doing it so well. You know, but that's how you want it to be. You want the offensive line to make you better. And you want yourself to make them better. So we've kind of done that. And, you know, I'm proud of those guys, man, just how hard they worked. And it seems like, you know, Coach Troutwan's got them rolling.
Tyler Donahue.
Jay, another one of your fellow captains, Rasheed Walker. You came in with him back in 2018. I don't know that a lot of us saw him ending up as a team captain. What kind of a transformation, maturity went through what in the past 3 or 4 years got him to this point?
Yeah, nah, she's done a great job, man. That's my guy, so I'm a little biased, but you know, he's done a great job on and off the field. You know, when you first get to college, you're a little boy, and you know, you got to grow up. Me personally, I had to, and I know she has to, as well as everybody who's gotten here. So, and he's done that. You know, on the field, you know, she does his thing on Saturdays. So, you know, I speak that speaks for herself. But you know, off the field, he's just become more of a guy that guys can come talk to. You know, primarily the offensive line. I see those guys really wanting to pick Sheed's brain and ask them. And, you know, I think a lot of guys have actually gotten better due to Sheed being in that room. And like I said, man, I think Sheed's gonna have a great year. I know he will, but you know, him being the captain just tells you what type of man he is and what type of man he is for this program. So he's done a great job, man. Proud of him, for real.
Mark Brennan.
PJ, how much of a eye opener was it to see a guy like Mulba come in and do the things he did in a weight room? And how far away is he from maybe having that strength translate to effectiveness on the field?
Yeah, I spoke about Mulba at the media day. You know, that strength, it is crazy. I ain't ever seen nobody squat that much or bench that much, but you know, it's definitely everybody gathers around when he's lifting. So, you know, that strength is something I've never seen before, but you know, he's starting to turn that corner where that weight room strength is transitioning to the field. You saw it a little bit during spring ball, but during camp, man, he's starting to really understand how he can use that strength and put it all on display on the football field. So, you know, he's definitely turning that corner. He's done a great job during camp. You know, he's really committed to being great on the field. And, you know, that's all you can ask out of younger guys. But, you know, right now he's just committed to getting better every day. And when he continues to do that, man, the sky's the limit for him.
Audrey Snyder.
BJ, you guys added Jordan VanDenberg over the summer. What's it been like getting to know him, and has anything about his game impressed you so far? Yeah,
he's another guy who's come in on the defensive side of defensive line that, you know, gels well, man. He's outgoing, just like DT and AK. He has great personality. So, you know, as far as off the field, you know, we really gel well with him. On the field, he's relentless. He has a high motor, a motor I haven't seen since like Rob was here. He kind of reminds me of Rob Windsor a little bit, just the way he's always running, going crazy out on that field. But you know, he's quick, has good technique. You know, he's got to fix up a couple little things, but you know, he's trending in the right direction. I'm loving where he's going. He's continued after camp to impress all of us with what he's been doing. So, like I say, he's just trending in the right way. And if he keeps going there, man, you know, again, like Moby, the sky's the limit for him too.
All right, we have time for 2 more for PJ. We'll start with New Bias and then end with Nate. So go ahead, New Bias.
Hey, obviously, I know you guys don't want to give away exact numbers for vaccinations, but how are you guys still handling those conversations around teammates who may not be vaccinated, and how are you guys handling the travel and being, you know, in a 90,000 seat stadium for as far as
Yeah, no, you know, I said at the media days, I'm encouraging anybody, you know, I'm not going to be, you know, I'm outspoken about that. I'm encouraging people to get the vaccine, because I know what the impact is if somebody gets COVID. You know, you got to forfeit a game, and I think it becomes a loss, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm definitely encouraging people. Right now we're in a great spot. So you know, I'm happy with that. But you know, I'm encouraging people, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to stay safe. It's still out there. So, you know, we're doing everything in our power to maintain that attention to it and not act like it's not there, because, you know, COVID still does exist. It's impacting teams. So, you know, but for me personally, I'm gonna encourage people to get it, because I wanna be able to take this thing all the way. And if COVID gets in our way, then, you know, we shut down and lose games. So.
Final question to Nate Bauer.
PJ, you guys got a lot of running backs, a lot of different types of running backs. Any of those guys stand out to you for their effectiveness, particularly running between the tackles?
Yeah, you know what's interesting? They're all really special in the sense that they can get you the 4 to 5 yard gain. And I think when you look around the country, you know, not too many teams have like 10 backs who can do that. And I think we do. I don't even know how many it is these days, but they all can hit that hole. And, you know, different guys have that top end speed. But, you know, they're all really effective in getting that yards. And it was great to go against them in camp, because we're going to see some special backs this year, starting off with Wisconsin, that can do that. So just having to be able to practice against guys who see the field, whoever, to hit that hole and take it for 6 every time they touch a rock it was important for us as a defense. So all those guys are talented. There's not one guy. So.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, PJ, for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.